Hey everyone, welcome to week 4 of distance learning. And with week 4, we're going to be reviewing unit 4, which is not actually in the order that we did it, but unit 4, according to the AP curriculum, is political geography. So we're going to be going political geography this week. And then next week, we'll do our last review week of an entire unit, which will be unit 5. The things that I want to remind you guys about this week is the webinar. So there will be 2 different options for webinars again this week. And I do really encourage everyone to come to one of them. We will be talking more about just test taking strategy, FRQ taking strategy, and really focusing on some of those skills that will hopefully help you become really successful on the AP exam. So the 2 that are this week, those will be at 1:45 on Monday. So we're gonna do one on Monday at 1:45, have an afternoon option this week so that hopefully we get a little more attendance in the afternoon. And then there will be a Tuesday morning one as well. But we're just gonna have those 2, so Monday afternoon and Tuesday morning. So check the schedule and try to get to one of those. The second thing I want to talk about before I switch over to my screen is you should have gotten an email from the College Board or from AP telling you, giving you some updates about the AP exam and asking you to respond and confirm the new test date. So please do that. I'm going to show you in a minute here when I switch over to my screen the list of students that have responded, and then the rest of you guys just need to go find that email and respond that you know that the AP exam has switched. The email does say that the AP exam is at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is correct because we'll be taking it at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. So just even though it says 4 p.m., just know that that is Eastern Time Zone. So we'll be taking it once again, like I told you guys before, at 3 p.m. on May 12th. Which that means we have, what do we got? Is that 2 weeks from? 2 weeks from, no, 3 weeks, I think. We have this week, next week, and then we have a week after that. Yeah. All right, so with that, I'm going to switch over to my screen. I'm going to talk about, once again, the list of students that have responded, and then I'll go over just the general schedule for the week, which is very similar. You guys should be getting used to the plan for each week, and we're going to keep it pretty similar for the next 2 weeks at least. Okay, so this is the email I just got from the College Board or from AP, and this is the list of students from our classes that have responded to the email. And so if you take a look at this really quick, I'll also get you guys updated potentially on Schoology, and as this list expands, I'll give you guys updates. But this is the list of students who have responded. So if your name is on this list, that's a good thing. And basically, if you don't respond, it's not necessarily something that you should be overly worried about right now. But as it says right here, they're just trying to make sure that they have correct email addresses for students, that everyone that is signed up for the AP exam has access, is getting the emails from the College Board, because this is the exact same way that you're going to get the information about how to access your exam on May 12th. And so the plan is right now a half an hour before your exam, so at 2:30 p.m. on May 12th, you will be getting a link in an email from the College Board that will send you to the testing platform. So if you are not getting this email, that's a problem. If you are, that basically just means that it will potentially be that you wouldn't get the email to send you to the test. And so it's just basically College Board is just reaching out to everyone and saying, hey, like, double check, respond to this email, make sure that we have access to you so that you have access to the test on May 12th. And so the rest of the students down here, it just says unknown for all of you guys. So just make sure that you should go in and you should write yes, that you respond to this email. Okay, so for this week, the plan's pretty much the same. So you're going to go to distance learning. You should be getting used to it. You'll go to week 4 and you'll find the instructions. This video will be linked right here. You'll find the sections of the AMSCO book and your textbook that you can use to refer to them. Once again, you don't need to necessarily, I would say your review book, you should read through your review book for political geography, but you don't necessarily need to go back and reread the entire chapter 8. You know, the more upfront studying that you guys do, the better. But those are the chapters you can refer to help you with the assignments and help you with the terms that we're going to be taking a look at this week. The webinar options, once again, it's always optional, but the options are today or Monday, whenever you're watching this video, Monday, April 20th at 1:15 p.m. and then Tuesday, April 21st at 8:45 a.m. And then you have your daily lessons, and you will once again have a video. You'll have a discussion post each day, and then your assignments are down here. This time your assignment, you got your terms review, you have your concepts review assignment. This one's going to come all in one package, and it is going to be due Sunday. So it is a little bit lengthy, so I would suggest, working on it throughout the week and working on it in chunks. But it is, once again, in Kami, like the first one, or Kami, and then so it's a significant assignment. But it is not due until Sunday, the 26th or something like that. So just know that you have a full week to do it. So I would advise you not to save it all till the weekend. I would advise you to, with a little bit of time you have, like Wednesday when you have extra time, to just kind of work on it in chunks. And the last thing is your discussion post responses. I originally really wanted to make sure I responded to every student every week. I'm finding the amount of grading and working and preparing lessons for both my classes has taken up most of my time during the week, as well as administering kindergarten lessons to my son, but that's a different story. But anyway, so I apologize, I haven't had tons of time to respond. I have been reading your discussion posts, but just so you know, you do have a partner. And for the assignment, it says you're supposed to respond to your partner. If you're getting to like Thursday and Friday, if you get to Friday and your partner hasn't responded to any discussion posts, you can respond to any of their discussion posts. So there's 4 of them each week. Then you really can skip having your partner. You don't have to worry about your partner. You can just respond to 3 different people, but try to respond to your partner so everyone gets someone to respond to them. And try to respond to your partner, especially earlier in the week, so that they can do the second part. The person that responded to you, it might just be your partner, or it might be your partner and someone and a couple other people, depending on who you choose as your second and third person to respond to. But if you're getting to the end of the week and it's Friday afternoon and no one has responded to a discussion post of yours yet, then you can skip this part. You just write that in there. No one's responded as of 3 p.m. Friday. You don't need to be waiting up until midnight to make sure that you can complete this assignment. So that's not the point of it. So just know that if other people are not necessarily doing their part, you shouldn't be burdened with having to wait and not turn the assignment in when you really want. So that's the last thing. Once again, I hope to see you guys at the webinar, and I will email me with any questions. And yeah, all right. Have a good Sunday/Monday whenever you're watching.